As you probably know, I'm a helicopter pilot. I'm not a fixed-wing pilot, but every once in a while, it's fun to see how the other half lives.
I have this new door strut and I've got to close it before we start, which means it'll be a little warm. Shoulder harness
Over there. Ah, there we go.
right there. Yeah, I'm a safety nut.
What you want to hear when you're flying with somebody for the first time is the phrase, I am a safety nut.
Yes.
This is my friend Dean Siracusa. Nothing bonds people like sitting in a tiny cockpit in
Right.
Texas in the middle of summertime heat. It's so humid. Dean, real quick,
Yes.
what is the name of the aircraft we're flying?
It's called a Meyers 200.
I'm going to ask you so many more questions in just a sec, but let's do a little
Excellent.
montage of taxiing and taking off.
Yes. Clear.
So now we're just going to taxi out to where the tower can hear us.
Taxi, huh?
Right.
The hell's that?
Exactly. I know.
What do you mean?
Don't applause until after we're done.
While we're taxiing, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about Flying Eyes sunglasses. Not only is Dean a friend and a pilot and the owner of this beautiful Meyers 200, but he also is the guy who started Flying Eyes sunglasses. You've heard me talk about them so many times, but look, I'm not wearing my sunglasses. I am wearing a headset. Watch what happens. That's only possible with that super, super thin temple. They're so bendable and nearly indestructible. The incredible optical clarity of the lenses. They look great. They work great. They're wonderful in an aviation environment. Dean, good job with the sunglasses.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
If you would appreciate aviation-grade sunglasses, whether on the ground or in the air, click the link in the description below. Use the promo code Micah. Save 10% off Flying Eyes sunglasses. Let's put these sunglasses to good work and go fly. This is so on brand, Dean.
Status ceiling 2,100.
The little pad. That's how you guys remember all this stuff.
Yeah.
I've always got hands full.
Right. San Marcos ground. Myers 2980 Tango is at in front of Gafford Arrow. I'd like to taxi for takeoff with Victor.
2980 Tango, San Marcos ground. Runway 17 taxi via Alpha.
All right, well, we're taxiing, and I
Yeah.
don't understand how this works, but so this is like flying, but on the ground?
Yes.
Cool. Tell us real quick, what is a Meyers 200?
It's a production airplane. Originally designed and built in the late 50s to late 60s, built by a guy named Al Myers in Tecumseh, Michigan. In the mid-60s, Aero Commander bought the line and built them in Albany, Georgia for 3 years.
Okay.
And this is an Aero Commander built airplane. Only 127 were built. It's a steel airframe covered in aluminum like a Mooney. Unlike a Mooney, even the wing center section out past the landing gear is also steel and covered in aluminum, so it's very strong. No airworthiness directives on the airframe. High performance, which means it's over 200 horsepower. This has 310. Complex retractable gear.
Lay out the fun data. Everybody's going to ask, how fast, how far, what can you do with it?
So a stock one of these with the IO 520 at 75% power, it'll do 180 knots.
That's fast.
At 75% power, that's just loping along, 2,300 RPM, 7,000 or 8,000 feet. With full fuel, which I can go 1,000 miles, and I can put 520 pounds in the cabin. A little more than 2 people and a whole lot of stuff in the airplane, or 3.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever considered selling it?
Nope.
Oh, that's a hard no. And how much fuel are you burning when you're like at a comfortable cruise?
At 180 knots, 185 knots, I'm burning about 16 gallons an hour.
That's about what the Robinson flies in terms of hourly fuel burn,
Yep.
but much faster. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I envy your speed, Dean.
I envy your ability to land at cool restaurants for pie and barbecue.
Is it weird that that kind of performance was capable in an aircraft designed in the 50s?
I know, it's crazy. There's a lot of reasons for why it's as fast as it is. Most engines, single-engine aircraft engines, are canted down and to the left to counteract P factor. You don't have to use a lot of rudder on takeoff. But this, the engine is straight and not canted down to the left, so I'm using a lot of rudder on takeoff. But in cruise, I am much more efficient, less draggy.
As a helicopter pilot, I'm fine with pedal inputs at low airspeeds. That seems like a very normal thing. So
do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up into this run-up area right here and do a run-up.
See, what are you looking for with the run-up?
That.
Oh, okay.
Run-up right there.
Fuel, fullest main.
Fuel is on fullest main.
Strobes on.
Strobes are on.
Cowl flaps open.
Cowl flaps open.
Engine gauge is okay.
Engine gauges are looking good.
Mixture rich.
Mixture rich.
Check alt.
Yep.
Prop full forward.
Yep.
Check elevator trim.
1, 2, 4, and then look, because I can actually see it because the visibility is so good.
There it is. Awesome. Radio set, altimeter set.
Yep.
HSI DG set.
Yep.
Engine to 1700 RPM.
Yep.
Then prop cycle and mags check.
And there's that. There's the prop. Got one more. And mags for a drop. Yep. That's it.
Controls free and correct.
There's that.
Flaps 20 degrees.
Flaps 20. Yep, they're set.
Doors latched and locked. I can verify that.
Latched and latched.
The seatbelt's on. Transponder alt.
Yep.
Right, we are done with our run-up.
Cool.
If it's recording now, but
yeah.
I don't want to get in the air and then like risk it.
Exactly.
Jeez.
And ground 298 Tango. We've got to taxi right back to the hangar.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, better that we figure this out now
Yes,
than when we get back.
totally. Strobes on. Flaps 20 degrees.
Flaps are 20.
Oh, is this it? We're about to... You guys hear me talking up, so I'm going to let Dean just sort of walk through a takeoff here, and I'm going to listen alongside you guys.
095, turning final 17.
Meyers 200D, Tango San Marcos Tower, shortly 17 for landing, departing traffic.
And I'm using this for to show traffic.
Ah, the crotch. Nature's cup holder.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, feel that breeze? Oh,
Right.
that's nice.
Exactly.
There we go. And lean forward for just a sec.
Yeah. That one looks like
that one's
it's
still going, okay.
Yeah.
Muzio 0 Tango, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17.
All right. So there's power.
Yep. And 80 miles per hour.
All right.
Here's coming up.
Alright, 17, clear to land, 72890 November.
Alright.
Cool, so that GoPro is already shut off again.
Oh, full stop.
Tango, you want to monitor my frequency, we just want to frequency change.
Yeah, I'll monitor your frequency actually. And we'll just come up above the clouds for a little bit and come back. That oil pressure is lower than I like.
Yeah?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's still in the green, but it's lower than it should be.
Sure.
Tower 80 Tango, we're going to head back for landing.
0 Tango, roger, port entering a midfield left downwind.
Midfield left downwind, 80 Tango.
So this is the heart of good aviation. Something is a little bit off, and Dean has smartly decided to go back and land. Oil pressure's a little bit low.
It's still in the green, so
It's still in
on
the green.
low side. Just be there. So we're on left downwind for landing. I've got to go through my landing.
Go for it,
Really
do
quick. Here is down, 3 green. Gas is on the fullest tank.
Runway 17, clear to land.
Runway 17, clear to land, 80 Tango.
So the GoPros have failed us.
Plan number 2,
We're going to rely on the iPhone held by hand.
095, 26, keep my feet up. Right on 26.
Talk me through what you're doing here.
So I've got full flaps, and then slowing down to landing at about 75 miles an hour.
Okay.
Letting it slow
95,
down.
cross 13, left on Alpha.
Let it roll out. Flare. Power.
Well, that felt really good.
That's landing.
I don't know what landing an airplane is supposed to feel like, but that seemed great.
Gentle. Try to be nice for the airplane. It's pretty easy landing for a high-performance complex airplane. So. Tower 80 Tango would like to taxi back to our hangar behind Gafford.
So that was a very brief but safe flight.
Yes.
So it was fast and it was safe in the Meyers spirit.
Yeah.
The question to you guys is, should I do more fixed wing stuff? I know I'm a helicopter guy, but would you like to see more airplane things? If the answer is yes, tell us in the comments. Dean, thanks for letting me fly with you. Next time we'll make it a little bit longer,
Yes.
but I really, really appreciate you taking such a safe attitude.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot to live for.
Yes, exactly. I want to be an old pilot, or older.
Thanks guys for watching. This was a brief one, but we'll have more Meyers flying time in the future, I'm
sure.
quite sure. And you.